Hi everyone, I'm back with a top 5 boys list, and this one will be about fall 2015, and there's a lot of great guys in this season again that I really enjoy and that are badass and that are just awesome characters on their own. So I will list them for you and I hope you will have fun watching all of them. Also, for this season I'm gonna just kind of repeat myself, but there won't be any characters of season 2's, and there's a lot of characters that I actually like that are in season 2s, like Yato and Hinata and Kageyama. So like characters from Noragami and Haikyuu basically are some that I really enjoy. So I'm just gonna put that here for like honorable mentions, I guess, because obviously I feel like they deserve a shout out. Let's get on with the list and start with number 5. On number 5 I have Itsuka Orga. He is from the anime Mobile Suit Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans, and he is a really lovely guy, although he looks really badass as well. And that is what I love about this character. At first in the series he is so badass, killing people when needed to and all of that. When you can do that and you can show barely any emotion, I'm like, wow, that's badass, I like that. But then later on in the series you actually see that he really cares about other people, especially about his friends, and he calls them his family, and you can see in his eyes that he really wants a family as well. And it's just, it's very cute in a way, because this guy looks badass as well, and he looks much older than he is as well, may I mention. So I thought he was in his like late 20s, but he's not. So that is something I like, his character design, that he looks older, to be honest, because he acts like he is older as well because he's been through a lot. Anyways, about the whole friends and family thing, I really like how he is towards that, and he can get pretty emotional about that as well. He's been drunk in one of these last episodes as well, and that was too cute to see because he was blushing and stuff, and we're not used to seeing that at all from this character because he is usually just like the leader of the group and he's just commanding stuff and all of that. So seeing that was surprising, pleasantly surprising. So I really like this character. He is very lovely. Orga is voiced by Hosoya Yoshimasa, and he has also done Daryun from Arsan Senki, Sosuke from Free, Loki from Kamigami no Asobi, and Jinty from Death Parade. So all of those characters are pretty lovely as well, and I like how he has done the voice acting for all of those other characters. They are kind of similar, and yeah, I can see how he has done all of those other characters, and now Orga as well. He's doing a very good job. I really like this voice actor. So yeah, I can't say more about that, but just the fact that I like Orga a lot. Also, I have to be honest here, there was another guy on number 5, but since I've seen the last few episodes of Gundam, I changed my mind and Orga got into the list. So just to kind of spoil you guys, the original number 5 was the guy from Subitiga F ni Naru, the main guy, but since that one hasn't gotten a lot of development yet in the series, I had to go for Orga because I like his story and I like how he is acting right now. So yeah, there you have it. On number 4 we have Sonic from One Punch Man. This guy doesn't look like a guy at all. Honestly, I thought this guy was actually a girl in the manga when I first read it because of the design and all of that, but now seeing it in the anime, he is a guy. He's definitely a guy. But he's a really funny guy. I really like his character. And now, honestly, I do like his design. Even though I thought it was a girl at first, that was all because of his hair, to be honest. So, I have nothing against that. I really like how he is. And I like the design, everything. I like him. He's a ninja. He's a cool ninja. And he's just badass. I like his creepy smile as well. I can see that people would not like that as much, but I don't know, I guess I'm the kind of girl who likes that in anime, like creepy characters. I like how he acts when he is fighting Saitama and how he just wants to beat him. Yeah, I like how he is. He's just nonchalant and he doesn't really care about the whole organization stuff and all that, and he's just badass, and I like that, and I want to see more of him, but we'll kind of have to wait a bit, I guess. His voice actor is Kaiji Yuki. He is known for Ko from Aoharu Ride, Silver Mask from Arsan Senki, Walker from Durarara, and Meliodas from Seven Deadly Sins. He is also known for Yukine from Noragami and Eren from Attack on Titan. So clearly he is known mostly for Eren from Attack on Titan, because I remember watching the episode when Sonic was introduced and I was like, I recognize his voice so bad, and I couldn't put a name on it. And then when I looked it up, I was like, oh, Eren, of course it's Eren, which kind of annoyed me because Eren isn't my favorite character at all, but I have to admit he's done a very good job on the voice acting itself. So yeah, I'm really proud of him of doing Sonic, because Sonic is just this mysterious, badass character who is a bit creepy, and he's done a really good job on that one. Compared to all of his other characters, they aren't really like that at all, especially Meliodas. I was kind of surprised that he has done Meliodas from Seven Deadly Sins, because that voice acting was a whole lot different from what he has done before. I can see him doing Silver Mask, because that's also kind of mysterious and creepy in a way. And then we also have like the whole Ko and Yukine, which is kind of alike, but you know, I feel like this guy has done a really good job on all of his voice acting. It's been different most of the times, and that's a good thing when they can do that. On number 3, we have Genos from One Punch Man. Yep, another character from One Punch Man, but I couldn't resist, and I've always loved Genos from the beginning since I've read the manga, and his design and how he is just really lovely. I know he looks like a robot or whatever you call it, but I think his design is just so awesome. I just love it. I like how his eyes are, I like how his hair is, I like how his whole suit kind of thing is as well, and most of all I like just how Genos is himself. I like his character, I like how he is really caring about Saitama and how he wants to learn from him and how he admires him, and that's just really nice to see. I like how he wants to protect everyone as well, and he wants to do the best things as possible, and I just like the comedy between Saitama and Genos so much, because Genos doesn't have a clue about certain things in life, and then when Saitama is just trying to teach him stuff, it's funny. I really enjoy it. I like how dry he is when he is talking, and that's something that I really like when it comes to comedy, so I can't resist that. It's kind of cute. Genos is voiced by Ishikawa Kaito, and this voice actor isn't known for too many things. He is known for Kageyama though from Haikyuu, and he's also known for 9 from Zankyo no Terror, which both were really cool characters and still are, and I like those characters quite a lot, and now looking back at it I can see how the voice acting is kind of similar, but he has done a good job on all of these 3 characters, and I like all of them, so good job on that one. I hope you can see more of this voice actor soon. On number 2, we have Utori Itsuki from Starmue. He is the leader of one of the groups in Starmue, and he is kind of teaching all of the kids how to sing, how to perform, and all of that stuff. If you don't know what Starmue is, it is translated into High School Star Musical, so you can kind of guess already how it is. It is a lot of singing, a lot of performing, there's some good comedy in there as well, and there's a lot of cute boys in there, a lot of bishonen, so that is basically what Starmue is, and it is great. It is not trash like most people think it is. I just enjoy it way too much than I should. But anyways, Utori Itsuki, he is the leader, and he is just so precious. He cares about them so much. He will go over rules in the academy to see what he can do and not do, and kind of change them so it is okay for them to do it. And he just wants the best for his team. He wants to help them, and he's just really sweet. I like how he is. I like his design a lot. It is really nice. I like his design a lot. So yeah, if that wasn't clear yet. Anyways, I like how his hair is, but to be honest, when it is tied up, it looks good. That is how it mostly is. But when it is down, it looks so good, and they should do it more. I also have to mention that I like the fact that he's always saying like, come on, let's go boys, and he's always like clapping or doing something like that, but the way he says boys is just really it's funny. It's really funny, but at the same time it's also like, oh, Oh, that's quite nice. Otori Itsuki is voiced by Suwabi Junichi, and he has done Jeiha in Akatsuki no Yona, Greed in Fullmetal Alchemist, Kirito Mori in Kami-sama Kiss, Aomini in Kuroko no Basket, and Ren in Utapri. So he has done quite a lot of characters that are very lovable. I think the one that is known the most is probably Greed from Fullmetal Alchemist and Aomini in Kuroko no Basket. But to be honest, both of those characters have quite a low voice, and when I saw him in Starmue, I couldn't really compare those two. So in that way, I probably should stop comparing characters to each other because, you know, their characters, they are supposed to be different. But for me, it's still like, oh wow, this voice actor can do this guy and this guy. That's amazing. So I'm still kind of like surprised when voice actors can do that. Him doing Ren in Utaprido is kind of like the thing where I was like, ah, yes, but he can sing. So I was kind of wondering where that came from. So he has done a good job in Utapri, and he has done a good job so far in Starmue as well. And I can't wait to see more of him. And the show is almost ended. That makes me sad because we don't know if we will have another season or not. Anyways, I'm enjoying this show so much, and Otori is my number 2. And on number 1, we have Tengan Kakeru, also from Starmue. There's 2 characters of 2 shows in my top 4. So yeah, Tengan Kakeru is one of the guys that is on Team Otori, and he is so lovely. And I think the biggest reason why I like this guy the most out of all of the guys in Otori's group is because he likes cats. He likes cats a lot, and his cat is called Tavian, and he keeps talking about his cat on, and he cares about his cat more than his friends. And you know, I know that feel. I mean, I care about my friends as well, but you know, my cats are like my life. And I was like, oh my god, I feel you, Tengenchi, you're perfect. And then his design is awesome as well, which is like a really big plus, and his voice actor is awesome as well, but I will get into that later. Anyways, him liking his cats and also being super funny is something that really attracted me to him as well, because, you know, I'm just a sucker for comedy, and him being hilarious, making stupid statements, or just saying things without thinking is something that I really like. He's also kind of a tsundere, especially at the beginning of the series, because I have to be honest, watching the series at first I was like, oh man, this Tengenchi character is like a really not a bad character, but just like an annoying character. I don't know if I will like him. And then I grew up loving him, so making that transformation from being like this annoying character to like this very lovable character because of giving him development and giving us his backstory, that was just for me the drop. I was like, oh man, I love this guy. He's been through some shitty stuff, but you know, he has his cats, it's fine. But yeah, I like this guy a lot, and his voice actor as well. Tengenchi is voiced by Hosoya Yoshimasa, and yeah, you have heard this one before because he has also done Orga, who was on my number 5. He has also done Daryun, Sosuke, Loki, Jinti, and some other awesome ones that I haven't mentioned yet, but you know, you get the deal. I've already talked about this voice actor enough, and I can't say more than him doing a good job, and me being surprised that this character can actually sing as well, because in this series they all have character songs, and this character has the best one by far, and he has done such a good job. So I'm really proud of him of singing the songs and all that stuff, because it is done great. So I do recommend you guys checking out Starmue if you like musical. Well, it's not really musical, to be honest. It's more like singing. You can kind of compare it to Utapri, I guess, because other people are comparing it as well. But it is a very enjoyable show, and obviously if I could have done the top 5 with Starmue, guys, I probably would have. So yeah, that was my top 5 list of best boys of fall 2015. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and let me know your list in the comments as well, and we can discuss all of the things, and it will be a lot of fun. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you soon. Bye.